So, good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 19 of gratitude. Still no puppies. She's just getting bigger and bigger. It's amazing. So, come lie on your mat to begin with, and we shall do a Saturday yum. Come. So, lie on your back. Your knees are bent, and your feet are flat on the floor. Just landing in. Find the floor, connecting. Take a moment to pause. Really be grateful for the support and the I love this relationship to the floor that I can yield into, soften it. Arms along beside you. Just begin to roll up and down along your spine. And so the place that you've begun with your feet is probably hip distance apart. So I'm just going to play a bit with the distance of our feet. Let's start off just rolling up and down. And as you rise near the top, lean a little bit into the movement. Have a sense of squeezing your bum and just feeling the opening, the lengthening, the strength of the front of your pelvis. Nice. So you're going to lower your bum to the floor and then bring your feet as wide as your mat and do the same movement. So it's now move more into the inner thighs, the deep groin. I find always I can rise higher when my feet are wider. It's more thigh flexibility. Oh. It's always worrying when Sinead texts me. Oh, microphone. Let me just check my microphone. Just one moment. I think that's a better microphone. I hope so. I'm going to bring my phone with me so Sinead can tell me. So just rise up and down along your spine. Your feet are as wide as your mat. Rolling up and down. And just have a feel for how the inner thighs and the front of the pelvis is different when your feet are wide. Nice. Bring your feet really close together. So your feet are really close together. Great. I've got a thumbs up. And then roll up. So your feet are together, your thighs are together. And then now notice how the movement is really different. So just feel that. Feel the squeeze and the way that now it's the front of your thigh mobility that has to work. It's a different feeling. Nice. One more time at this really squeezy, tight place. Nice. And then bring your feet hip distance apart and then just roll your knees from side to side. Rock your knees from side to side. Nice. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Drop your knees down towards the right. Bring your arms wide and really settle your shoulders into the floor. And even let's do a little bit of an adjustment. So reach your left hand up towards the ceiling and reach really, really high with your left hand so that your shoulder is lifted off the floor. And then slowly place your left shoulder, your left elbow, your left arm on the floor. And then widen your chest and reach into your fingertips. Maybe if you want to, you can walk that left foot back a bit towards the left. So you're increasing the front of the thigh or the length of the front of your left thigh. Breathing, softening. You can turn your head and look down along the right arm. I'm almost imagining that I can bring my nose to the top of my right arm, spiraling through the neck. And my left knee is drawing closer and closer to the floor. I have this sense of a steady pressure in my body of lengthening through the left thigh. Nice. Walk your left foot back till it's at the edge of your mat. Bring your head to center, bring your knees to center. So your feet are mat distance apart. Drop your knees down towards the left. Turn your head to the left. Actually, no, let's do the shoulder thing first. So reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. So I've lifted my right shoulder off the floor, and then slowly drape your spine, your shoulder, your elbow, your arm, widen deeply through your shoulders, and then turn your head towards the left. Heel toe, your right foot a little bit more towards the right so you feel more sensation through the front of your right thigh. And then just settle in, dropping in. So I got the most amazing gift of a book that shows you the night stars, and every month it's different. And even like I haven't really researched the book all that much, like looked at it all that much, but I just glanced through it really fast. Even just glancing through it, it was like, oh my God, the sky is different every month. Oh my God, it was like all these revelations. Oh my God, it was just so amazing. So thank you so much, Nora. What a beautiful gift. Really, I just felt so heard and so met by my gift. So walk your foot back to center and then come all the way back up. Nice. Arms long beside you. And then squeeze your knees up onto your chest and just rock your bum from side to side. Your arms are staying long beside you. My palms are face down. And I'm really gluing my palms to the floor. I have a sense of really solid with my hands. And now roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. And keep your chin tucked in as you do it. And keep your hands really glued to the floor. Chin's tucking in, hands are glued down. There's a sense of stability that we're creating. And then in the other direction, chin tucked in, hands glued down. Notice what's different. For me, there's something really different through the center of my body. The midline has really changed when I tuck my chin in. Nice. Keep your chin tucked in. Rock your knees gently from side to side. And because your hands are close, you can't use your hands as balance. Nice. Now reach your hands up towards the ceiling and do the same movement. Now move a little bit more into zombie. So zombie is where your arms move in one direction and your knees move in the other. And you find this very tenuous balance point where you're just about to fall, but your arms are counterbalancing the weight of your legs. And you're like, toiter, titter, teeter, that's it. Teeter, teeter on the edge of your tenuous balance. Teeter. Tenuous. And just feel that. For me, there's this beautiful sense of my deep belly that starts to emerge. And the way my shoulders and my arms support the balancing of my torso. Just get into it for a moment more as you teeter. Nice, one more time. Cool. And stretch your legs up towards the ceiling, lengthening through your legs, roll into your ankles. And just enjoy your feet. Just have a sense of the power of your legs, the extension of your legs being down into the toes. And do the same with your hands. The sense of reaching, rolling. Would you really have a deep sense of your hands and feet lengthening into the space above you? Now, do that in the opposite direction, whatever that means. Let it be graceful, connected, yum. Nice. Squeeze all your toes, all your fingers. And then ta-tang, open them all up. Squeeze all your toes, all your fingers. There's this word that always comes when I do this. So watch your toes and then think, surprise, and open them all up wide. Close, surprise, close. One more time, close, and up. Shake out your legs. Shake out your arms as well. It's interesting shaking hands and arms at the same time. Not so obvious. Oh, yes, if I just shake my hands, like the way I'm just shaking my feet as such, well, it's more my thighs that are moving when I do my legs, and then my feet move, whereas it's more my hands that are moving, and then my arms move. Are you doing the thing where now suddenly things are getting very jerky and very disorganized? Just stay there. Notice the disorganization where suddenly one leg starts doing something really radically different, or one hand forgets what to do. Just notice the really interesting disorganization that emerges. Nice. Drop your feet to the floor, hands to your belly, pause. Nice. Squeeze your right knee up onto your chest. Stretch your left leg long. And as always, I want to walk my shoulders a little bit away from my lower back. It gives me length and a sense of, yeah, my spine feels much more stable on the floor. Tuck your chin in. And then change. Draw the left leg up. Stretch the right leg long. And then just move from changing one side and really find the space, the depth, and then change. 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 Nice. One more time each side. Super cool. So I'll bring both feet to the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. Bring your right arm long beside the side of your face. And then roll over onto your right side and bring your left hand to the floor. So you're lying on your right arm. Your left hand is resting on the floor. And then draw your left knee up to your left elbow. I'm going to bring my left hand a little bit closer to my face so that I actually have to squeeze a little bit more because my range can let me do that. And then try and touch the wall behind you with your toes. Nice. Knee comes forward. Knee goes back. You can let your head float if you wish off your arm. Gives me a different sense of my spine when I float my head, but it's also very restful on my neck when I drop my head. So see what's right for you. Squeezing in, squeezing back. You can, if you have space, you can stretch your leg long and then swing your leg back. Keep your left hand glued to the floor as you swing. Nice. So bend your left knee and draw your left knee forward again towards your left elbow. And then sweep your left foot behind and then reach your left hand forward. So we're doing pendulum. And then pull your left elbow back and pull your left knee forward. So now my left elbow is trying to come to the floor behind me and my left knee is forward in front of my face as such. Reach long with the left hand, sweep the left foot back. And then pull your left elbow back as your left knee comes forward. Just find the incredible mobility and strength of your spine in motion. There's something about the final few millimeters of this that's very deeply nourishing for my spine and the deep of my rib cage. There's something about the sliding forward of the rib cage at an angle. It does something really interesting. You can, if you want, sweep your legs straight. If you're going to sweep your legs straight, you can, if you want, sweep your arms straight back as well. When I sweep my arms straight, my head moves more. So if you have any kind of neck or vertigo stuff, just maybe not move your head so much. One more time. Awesome job. Come land onto your back. Pause. Feel the difference between the two sides of you. So interesting. I feel the right side is all kind of dark and deep, and then the left side is like, whew, all light and open. Cool. So we'll do the other side. So stretch your left arm long beside your ear. Feet are hip distance apart. Roll over onto your left side and bring your right hand to the floor in front of your chest. I'm going to bring it a little bit higher towards my face. Draw your right knee forward. And then sweep your right foot back. And again, you can lift your head off your arm if you wish. As my knee comes forward, my back rounds. As my leg goes back, my back arches, just so that we're on the theme of the month. Arching back, rounding forward. Marching back, rounding forward. You can stretch your leg long if you wish. My hand stays glued to the floor the whole time. Really noticing the deep of my belly. Nice, one more time. Good, bend your knee and draw your knee forward up to your elbow. And then sweep your foot back. And as you sweep your foot back, reach your right hand forward. So my right foot is back, my right arm is straight and forward. And then pull your bent elbow backwards as you draw your bent knee forwards. And then sweep your arm forward, foot goes back. Elbow pulls back into bow and arrow, knee comes forward. So we're into propeller. Where is the satisfaction in this movement? And so for me, when I'm really in my yoga practice and feeling satisfaction, it's such a wonderful feeling. It feels like I've somehow harnessed Ciara to be present in the movement in a way that is very, let's say, stress regulation, or kind of really grabbing my attention, and that I'm interested in what's happening. So notice, how do you make yourself interested in what's happening? How do you really engage into the movement? So if you want, and if you have space, you can begin to straighten your right leg, straighten your right arm. And it's like one huge long line that travels. Again, if you have anything going on with your neck or your vertigo or anything like that, just be careful how much you move your head. Okay. Arm goes back, leg comes forward. God, you really need loads of space for this movement. Sorry if you don't have as much space. Nice. Come lie on your back. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. Hands rest on your belly. Close the book over to the right. Squeeze both knees to the right. You can, if you want, slide your left foot up towards the back of your right knee and just bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Twist. Yum. Nice. Other side, soles of your feet together, knees apart. Pause. Close the book over to the left. Glide the right foot up, tuck it behind the left knee. Left hand behind the back, the side of your right knee. And just twist. Nice. Come back to center, feet on the floor. Legs long, knees bent, squeeze your knees up, rock from side to side. Do whatever you feel is right for you. Sorry, we went slightly longer today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you all for another Sunday, not the yum tomorrow, Sunday yum. Nice. So yeah, I'm going to launch December on Monday, the thing we're doing. I'm going to do the photo shoot today, I think. It's exciting, so exciting. I get really excited around this time, around 18, 19, 20. I start planning the month ahead. And yeah, it's great. Nice. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Saturday, if it's Saturday that you're doing this. And nice. Ciao, ciao.